Imagine the Siberian wilderness, a sprawling, frozen forest at the break of dawn. It's June 30th, 1908. The air is crisp, the silence absolute. Suddenly, the sky tears itself apart. A blinding, blue-white flash, brighter than 1,000 suns, erupts overhead. In an instant, a colossal shockwave, a wall of unstoppable force, ripples outwards, leveling millions of frost-covered pines, as if they were nothing more than blades of grass. The sound is cataclysmic, a roar that will be heard hundreds of miles away. The morning the sky broke had arrived. For those unlucky enough to be close, it felt like the end of the world. Herders tending their reindeer were thrown violently to the ground, their silhouettes stark against the searing light. In nearby villages, people shielded their eyes from a wave of heat so intense it felt like their clothes would ignite. Horses, spooked by the celestial violence, bolted in panic through the deep snow. The event was so powerful that for nights afterward, the skies over Europe, thousands of miles away, glowed with an eerie, unnatural light. People in London could reportedly read newspapers outdoors at midnight. What had just happened? The region was so remote, so utterly inaccessible, that the world would have to wait nearly 2 decades for an answer. The first scientific expedition didn't arrive until 1927. Imagine flying over this forbidden zone, an endless green sea of untouched forest stretching to the horizon. And then you see it, a scar, a vast circular wound carved into the heart of the tiger. For miles and miles, an estimated 80 million trees lay flattened, stripped bare, and all pointing away from a central, scorched epicenter. It was a scene of utter devastation, a silent testament to an unimaginable power. But as the scientists ventured into this eerie, dead forest, they discovered the most baffling part of the mystery. They searched and searched for the one thing they expected to find: an impact crater, a giant hole in the ground left by whatever had caused this destruction. But there was nothing. No crater, no fragments of a meteorite, no physical evidence of an impact. The ground was scorched, the trees were obliterated, but the earth itself was unbroken. This led to a stunning conclusion. The object, whatever it was, never actually hit the ground. It had exploded in the air, a few miles above the surface, unleashing its energy in a massive, devastating airburst. This was an explosion without a crater, a phantom punch that leveled an area the size of a major city. With no crater and no fragments, the official explanation, a meteor or comet airburst, started to feel incomplete to some. The void left by a lack of hard evidence was quickly filled by more uncomfortable theories. Could it have been something else? Whispers began of strange phenomena. Some researchers pointed to unnatural patterns in the tree rings following the event, suggesting anomalous radioactive growth. Local legends, once dismissed, spoke of a fiery demon from the sky. More modern theories get even wilder. A miniature black hole passing through the Earth. An antimatter explosion. Was this a technological failure? A failed experiment from something not of this world? The more we learn, the less we seem to truly know. And the silence from the sky is deafening. Decades have passed, more than a century now. The forest is slowly, quietly reclaiming its own. New trees grow amidst the fallen giants of 1908. But the place remains strange, haunted. It's said that compasses spin wildly near the epicenter, their needles confused by lingering magnetic anomalies in the soil. Visitors report an unsettling quiet, a noticeable absence of birds and other animals in the core zone. It's as if the land itself remembers the day the sky fell. It holds its breath, carrying a scar not just on its surface, but in its very essence. The ground feels aware, watchful, forever changed by the visitor that arrived with such fury and then simply vanished. So what truly happened over at Tunguska? We can model it, simulate it, theorize about it. We can picture an object streaking through our atmosphere, glowing with the friction of its descent. We see it hurtling towards the vast, empty wilderness of Siberia. But just before impact, it detonates with the force of 15 megatons of TNT, 1,000 times more powerful than the bomb at Hiroshima. It was an event of cosmic proportions, yet it occurred in a place so empty it was almost entirely unseen by human eyes. Was it a random, once-in-a-millennium cosmic lottery ticket? Or was it something more? Something that chose its target, a place where it could unleash its power without consequence. A warning shot across the bow of our planet. This single event reminds us that we live on a rock floating in a cosmic shooting gallery. We track asteroids, we watch the skies, but the Tunguska Event proves that sometimes the universe throws a curveball. What if it wasn't a rock? The lack of answers is what makes this story so compelling and so terrifying. It's a ghost story written across 800 square miles of Siberian forest. It's a reminder that there are forces in the universe we do not understand, and that our sky, the beautiful, peaceful blue expanse above us, can break. The final, chilling question remains: what was it, and is there another one on its way? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. And speaking of the unknown, our next investigation takes us far from the sky and deep beneath the waves. For decades, strange, unidentified sounds have been recorded in the deepest trenches of our oceans. Sounds that defy explanation. Sonar operators call them bioducks or the bloop, but some believe they are the echoes of something massive, moving in the crushing dark. Join us next time as we explore the secrets of the deep. You won't want to miss it.